Anti-sodomy laws have a long and discriminatory history in the United States, rooted in religious doctrine and societal prejudice. These laws criminalize same-sex intimacy, often referred to as sodomy or crimes against nature, and were often vague and overly broad. Early American sodomy laws, inherited from British common law, typically carried harsh punishments, including imprisonment or even death. While rarely enforced with full severity, these laws served as a powerful tool for social control and the suppression of non-conforming sexualities. The 20th century witnessed a gradual shift in attitudes towards sexuality, influenced by factors such as the rise of psychoanalysis and the growing visibility of gay and lesbian communities. Despite the changing social landscape, law enforcement agencies continue to use anti-sodomy laws to target and harass gay men and lesbians. In September 1998, John Lawrence and Tyron Garner found themselves at the center of a legal battle that would reshape LGBTQ+ rights in America. Police officers entered Lawrence's apartment in Houston, Texas, responding to a false report of a weapons disturbance, and claimed to have witnessed Lawrence and Garner engaging in consensual sexual activity. Despite the private nature of their actions, Lawrence and Garner were arrested and charged with violating Texas's homosexual conduct law, which criminalized same-sex sexual contact. The arrests reignited the debate over the constitutionality of sodomy laws and the fundamental rights of LGBTQ+ individuals. Following their arrests, Lawrence and Garner faced an uphill battle in the Texas legal system. Represented by Lambda Legal, they challenged the constitutionality of the Texas homosexual conduct law, arguing that it violated their rights to privacy, liberty, and equal protection under the 14th Amendment. The case, known as Lawrence versus Texas, slowly made its way through the courts, with each ruling carrying significant implications for LGBTQ+ rights. In 2000, the Texas Court of Appeals upheld the constitutionality of the state's sodomy law, relying on the precedent set by Bowers versus Hardwick. Undeterred, Lambda Legal appealed the decision to the Supreme Court, seeking to overturn Bowers and establish a nationwide precedent protecting the rights of LGBTQ+ individuals. The Supreme Court's decision in Lawrence versus Texas was one of the most anticipated and closely watched rulings in recent history. The case, argued on March 26, 2003, attracted widespread media attention and sparked passionate debate across the nation. During oral arguments, the 9 justices grappled with complex legal questions surrounding privacy, liberty, and the evolving understanding of sexual orientation in American society. Attorneys for Lawrence and Garner argued that the Texas law violated the fundamental right to privacy established in Griswold versus Connecticut. They further contended that the Texas law violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment by singling out same-sex couples for discriminatory treatment. The state of Texas argued that the state had a legitimate interest in upholding traditional morality and that the regulation of sexual conduct fell within its police powers. The justices' questions and comments during oral arguments revealed a range of perspectives and concerns. Some justices expressed skepticism about overturning Bowers versus Hardwick, while others seemed more receptive to the arguments presented by Lawrence and Garner's legal team. Justice Anthony Kennedy, often considered a swing vote on the court, emerged as a key figure in the case. On June 26, 2003, the Supreme Court issued its long-awaited ruling in Lawrence versus Texas, delivering a resounding victory for LGBTQ+ rights. In a landmark 6-3 decision, the court overturned its previous ruling in Bowers versus Hardwick, recognizing the unconstitutionality of laws criminalizing private, consensual sexual activity between adults. Writing for the majority, Justice Anthony Kennedy delivered a powerful opinion affirming the dignity and liberty of LGBTQ+ individuals. Kennedy's opinion emphasized the fundamental right to privacy inherent in the 14th Amendment, asserting that this right protects personal decisions relating to marriage, procreation, contraception, family relationships, child rearing, and education. He further argued that the Texas law, by criminalizing private consensual sexual conduct between adults, violated this fundamental right to privacy. The court's decision in Lawrence versus Texas marked a watershed moment in the fight for LGBTQ+ equality. The Supreme Court's decision in Lawrence versus Texas reverberated far beyond the confines of the courtroom. The landmark ruling, had an immediate and profound impact on the lives of LGBTQ+ Americans, ushering in an era of increased legal protections and societal acceptance. The decision invalidated sodomy laws in the 13 states where they remained on the books, providing immediate relief to countless LGBTQ+ individuals. Moreover, Lawrence versus Texas served as a powerful legal precedent, emboldening LGBTQ+ advocates to challenge other discriminatory laws and practices. In the years following Lawrence, LGBTQ+ rights organizations achieved significant legal victories, securing marriage equality, employment, non-discrimination, protections, and recognition of transgender rights. The decision also had a transformative effect on public opinion, with a majority of Americans expressing support for equal rights for LGBTQ+ individuals. While the Supreme Court's decision in Lawrence versus Texas marked a turning point in the fight for LGBTQ+ equality, the struggle for full equality is far from over. Despite significant progress, LGBTQ+ individuals continue to face discrimination, harassment, and violence in many aspects of their lives. In recent years, there have been attempts to chip away at the rights secured by Lawrence versus Texas. Conservative lawmakers and activists have sought to enact so-called religious freedom laws that would allow businesses and individuals to discriminate against LGBTQ+ people based on religious beliefs. These laws, often disguised as protections for religious liberty, pose a serious threat to the progress made in the fight for LGBTQ+ equality. The legacy of Lawrence versus Texas serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and continued advocacy in the face of ongoing challenges. The principles of privacy, dignity, and equality that underpinned the court's decision in Lawrence remain as relevant today as they were in 2003. As LGBTQ+ people and their allies continue to fight for full equality, the memory of John Lawrence and Tyrone Garner serves as a powerful reminder that the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to stay updated with our latest content. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.